If you're a woman over 40 and you wake up tired, hit that mid-morning crash, or feel like no matter what you eat, the fat will not budge, it might be because of what you are not eating with your breakfast. In this video, you're going to get the answers to the top 10 questions women over 40 ask about protein and their morning meal. And I'm going to break down some of the biggest myths that are holding you back. So stay with me, because I will also give you 3 simple hacks that make it easy to get protein in the morning, even if you are busy, even if you do not like shakes, and even if you think you have tried everything already. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to start your day with the energy, focus, and fat loss support that you have been looking for. Now, before we dive into those questions, let me give you one simple tip that you can start using tomorrow morning. You'll hear me say this a few times in this video. Aim for about 25 to 30 grams of protein within the first hour after waking up. That amount is enough to keep your blood sugar steady, cut mid-morning cravings, and help your body hold on to muscle while supporting fat loss. With that in place, let's get into the questions women over 40 ask most about protein and their morning meal. First, I want to say welcome to all my regular followers. And for those that are meeting me for the first time, I'm Dr. Laara Van Bryce. I'm a chiropractor and functional medicine practitioner, and I help women over 40 restore their energy, mental clarity, and hormone balance naturally. If you've ever been told everything looks normal, but you still feel tired, foggy, irritable, or just not like yourself, this channel is exactly where you need to be. Each week, I share real science-based strategy to help you uncover what's actually going on in your body. You'll learn how to rebalance your hormones, sharpen your focus, sleep better, and finally feel clear and energized again without relying on prescriptions or generic advice. So subscribe if you want answers that make sense, strategies that actually work, and you want to feel strong, sharp, and fully alive. A lot of women over 40 eat far too little protein in their first meal, and that is one of the main reasons their energy crashes and cravings and mid-morning fatigue hit them so hard. The simple truth is that most breakfasts, like toast, cereal, or just coffee, have almost no protein, which leaves blood sugar unstable and makes fat loss nearly impossible. A solid target is around 25 to 30 grams of protein in your morning meal. That's enough to keep blood sugar steady, hold on to lean muscle, and support your metabolism. An easy way to get there is 2 eggs with some Greek yogurt on the side, or a protein shake with almond milk and berries. Once you start your day with that amount of protein, you will notice fewer cravings and steadier focus before lunch. Now let's move to the next question, because this is where many women wonder if animal protein is required or if plant-based options are just as good. So one of the biggest sources of confusion is whether you must eat animal protein in the morning to see results. Many women worry that if they avoid meat or dairy, they cannot get enough protein, and the truth is that both animal and plant protein can work, but they have different strengths. Animal protein, like eggs, chicken, or Greek yogurt, gives you all the essential amino acids in one shot. Plant protein can still be just as effective, but you usually need to combine sources to get the same effect. For example, a shake made with pea protein and a spoonful of chia seeds or hemp seeds gives you a complete profile. The real key is not choosing one over the other, it's getting enough total grams in a way that fits your taste, your genetics, and your lifestyle. With that in mind, let's look at the next question, because many women over 40 are also trying intermittent fasting and wonder if protein should be skipped or adjusted. Intermittent fasting is popular, and many women over 40 try it hoping it will speed up their fat loss. The problem is that skipping protein for too long can actually backfire. It can lead to stronger cravings later in the day, loss of muscle, and slower metabolism. If fasting works for you, the key is not to skip protein completely, but to make it the first thing you eat when your eating window opens. That means breaking your fast with 25 to 30 grams of protein before you reach for carbs or for fat. A simple protein smoothie or a couple of eggs with avocado can set the tone for the rest of your day. This way, you still get the benefits of fasting while protecting your energy, focus, and your fat loss. Now let's tackle one of the most common fears I hear from women about protein, which is it going to harm my kidneys or my bones? This is one of the most common fears, and it keeps many women over 40 from eating enough protein. The idea that protein damages your kidneys or weakens your bones has been repeated for years, but it's not true unless you already have a diagnosed kidney condition. In fact, studies show that protein actually helps protect bone density and muscle mass, which is critical as estrogen levels drop in midlife. The bigger danger is not eating enough protein, which can speed up muscle loss and make bones more fragile. So instead of worrying about harm, focus on getting the right amount of protein daily. That will keep your body strong and resilient as you age. Now let's look at the next big question, because many women want to know if protein really helps with fat loss after 30, or if that's just another myth. Many women over 40 feel like their metabolism has slowed and nothing seems to work for fat loss anymore. Well, protein is not a magic fat burner, but it plays a powerful supporting role. Eating enough protein keeps you full longer and reduces the urge to snack, and it also protects your muscle mass, and muscles is what drive your metabolism, so that the more you hold on to muscle, the easier fat loss becomes. Without enough protein, your body breaks down your muscle, which makes fat loss harder and weight regain faster. The key is consistency, not just hitting your target once in a while. So how you combine protein with your morning meal is one of the 3 hacks that I will share with you later that makes this simple and sustainable. Now let's go to the next question, because not everyone likes shakes, and that can feel like a big barrier. Okay, so this is something I've heard many women over 40 have tried protein shakes, hated the taste, or felt like they were choking down chalky powder. Well, the good news is shakes are not your only option. You can build a high-protein breakfast from real foods that you enjoy. 2 scrambled eggs with smoked salmon, Greek yogurt with berries and a sprinkle of seeds, or even cottage cheese with fruit, all give you plenty of protein without a blender. If convenience is the issue, hard-boiled eggs or protein-rich overnight oats can be made the night before and grabbed on your way out the door. The key is to find a form that you like so that you can be consistent. Now let's move on to the next question, because even when women do eat protein, some worry about feeling bloated or uncomfortable afterward. Bloating is a real concern, especially if you had tried certain powders or dairy-based proteins that leave you feeling heavy. For women over 40, digestion can be more difficult, so it's important to choose protein sources that agree with your body. If whey or milk-based products cause you issues, try plant-based options like pea, hemp, or rice protein. Pairing protein with fiber from vegetables or berries also helps digestion stay smooth. Sometimes the problem is eating too fast or not drinking enough water if you are consuming something like chia seeds, so slowing down and adding fluids can make a big difference. Although I want to insert here that if I'm eating meat, I found that drinking too much water during a meal can dilute the hydrochloric acid and make it harder to digest that meat. The bottom line is that you do not have to give up your protein, you just need the version your body tolerates best. Now let's move to the next question, because another area of confusion is how to balance protein with carbs and fats in your morning meal. A lot of women over 40 think they have to cut carbs completely, or they fear that adding fat will undo their progress. The truth is, balance matters more than extremes. Start with protein as the anchor of your meal, and then add a moderate amount of healthy fats and some smart carbs. For example, eggs with avocado and a small slice of whole grain toast give you protein, fat, and fiber that keep you full and energized. Greek yogurt with berries and a sprinkle of nuts is another balanced option. When protein comes first, it steadies blood sugar so the carbs you add do not trigger the same crash or cravings. Think of protein as a foundation and let the carbs and the fats play a supporting role. Next, let's look at why protein becomes even more important in perimenopause and menopause. During perimenopause and menopause, estrogen levels drop, and that makes it easier to lose muscle and harder to keep your bones strong. Without enough protein, this loss speeds up, which can then slow down your metabolism and increase your fat gain. Getting 25 to 30 grams of protein in your morning meal helps protect your muscle, keeps your metabolism more active, and supports your bone health. It also reduces those mid-morning energy dips that often feel worse during hormonal changes. Think of protein as your daily insurance policy for strength, energy, and resilience during this stage of life. Now let's go to the final question, because many women want to know why protein helps with mental clarity and focus, not just weight and energy. Brain fog and lack of focus are common complaints for women over 40, especially in the morning. When breakfast is mostly sugar or refined carbs, blood sugar spikes and then crashes, which makes concentration harder. Protein slows digestion, steadies your blood sugar, and provides amino acids that your brain uses to make neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. This is why starting your day with protein can give you clearer thinking, a steadier mood, and sharper focus throughout the morning. Add in a little fiber and healthy fat, and you will feel the difference within days. And here's where it all comes together, because the way you make consuming protein easier and consistent every morning is what the 3 hacks at the end of this video are all about. So let's get into those. Hack number 1, prep once, eat all week. One of the biggest barriers is time. If your mornings are rushed, you're going to grab what is fast, and most of the time that means no protein. The fix is to do your prep once and make it last the whole week. On Sunday, cook a batch of hard-boiled eggs, portion out some Greek yogurt cups or pre-blend protein smoothie packs with fruit and seeds in a freezer bag, and then in the morning you only blend or you grab what you prepped. This takes the decision-making out of your morning routine and makes consistency automatic. The easier it is, the more likely you are to stick with it. Hack number 2, add protein to what you already eat. You do not have to reinvent your entire breakfast. If you love oatmeal, add a scoop of collagen or stir in some cottage cheese for a creamy texture. If toast is your thing, top it with eggs or nut butter plus chia seeds. Even coffee can get a boost by adding a scoop of unflavored protein powder or collagen. This way you can keep the meals you already enjoy and simply upgrade them with protein so you do not feel deprived or bored. Hack number 3, build a protein first habit. This hack is about order, not just what you eat. When you start every meal by eating protein first, you automatically steady blood sugar, reduce cravings, and feel satisfied faster. It can be as simple as taking a few bites of eggs or yogurt before anything else. Personally, I like to eat meat and salad in the morning, and I may have prepared it the day before. Over time, this rewires your eating habits so that protein always anchors your meals without you even thinking about it. And when you start your day like this, it sets the tone for better choices all day long. With just changing 1 or 2 things in your morning routine, you can completely shift how your day feels. You now have answers to the most common questions about morning protein and how it can give you more energy, sharper focus, and better fat loss after 40. That means you no longer have to guess, feel stuck, or wonder if what you're doing is working. So leave a comment and let me know how it's working out for you. And if you found value in this video, like and share it so that more women can see it. And remember to subscribe if you want more answers that make sense, strategies that actually work, and if you want to feel strong, sharp, and fully alive. The next video that you should watch is this one, Women's Health Guide, 5 must-know essentials for lasting health and vitality if you want to create lasting results for your health and well-being. So go watch this one next.